with regards to healthcare and stuff, I mean, because that's just such a common problem of, we can't patch because we could, lose something that we need in the ER or whatever. Like, how do you, is there any sort of, what is the sort of active, not solution, but attempt at solution in these cases? Because this has been a resistance. I worked for doctors back in the early 2000s, and getting them on anything electronic from paper was like the big push up the mountain, in 2001 or whatever. And so I know that they're always going to be resistant, and I understand why. But what are the workarounds that are currently in place like that? Or are there certain things you can sort of explain, or ways you can guarantee that these types of devices are not going to go down at a certain point because of a patch?
Yeah, there actually is a solution to that, and also pretty well defined by OWASP, which is virtual patching. So what you say is, okay, I understand that I can't touch your systems and I can't patch them. That's actually and for me as a security vendor, it's not my responsibility. You're there to patch it. I'm here to let you know about it. But if you use something like a SASE solution where we are controlling your network, virtual patching basically means I am going to protect you from exploiting of that vulnerability. So I'm not going to patch your system. It's still going to be vulnerable until you take care of it, but I'm not going to let any attackers that are trying to exploit a vulnerability that we have on that system. So it's like, you can think about it like I'm putting this dome around your system, right?
Yeah.
It will still be vulnerable, but I'm going to stop the actual attack.
It's like putting a second padlock on an open padlock or something, right? Or
right. I would say it's protecting the padlock.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fascinating. Okay. Oh, that's really okay. I had not heard the term virtual patching before like that. So yeah. So your system sees vulnerabilities of the Log4j or whatever sort coming in, and it's able to sort of hit it.
The vulnerabilities, we assume the vulnerabilities exist. We see the exploitation attempts.
Exploitation, yeah, sure, exactly, yeah, okay.
So once we see a new vulnerability, we'll research ourselves. We'll see what the criminals are saying. Okay, how do you exploit that? Oh, that's your POC, or that's how you do it. Okay, now we know how you do it, and now every time we see something similar come in, we're gonna protect from it.
Want more career advice? Well, click here to check out my full conversations on the Cyberwork podcast. Every week, I sit down with a cybersecurity practitioner to discuss how you can break into and move up the ladder in the cybersecurity industry. See you there.